All right, guys. Welcome to Anything is Possible. We have some horrible weather. We had an inch of snow where we started, and it's changed to rain, and it's melted the snow. It's 32 degrees. It's wicked. The goal today is to go down, catch 3 trout for dinner, and get the heck out of here. We'll go home, chat on the way, flay them up live. That's what we're going to try to do. Down dirty. Here we go. Do the best with the camera. Don't know what's going to happen with the water amounts on the film. We'll see what happens. What's going on, guys? Rally car, Mikkel. Been live for like 2 hours on the member side. Just figured now we're moved to another spot. We're going to flip up publicly. Fish with y'all here a little bit. Made the big mistake of pulling out everything out of the fridge for dinner tonight. All I need are 3 trout, so I'm jinxing myself. And I'm going out to dinner. Yo, thanks for the heart, Rally car. Glacier. Yeah, Glacier, you know how it is. This is a different spot. You guys have never seen this spot. Hopefully the reception's all right. Only people who have seen this spot are the members who were in the stocking live. We went down here and stocked a couple different holes, so we're gonna hit one of them. Not a lot of fish in this hole, but we did throw a couple buckets. See if anything's left. $5 super chat. If you're in the US, I'll mail you out my socks. That must be my cat. My cat loves my smelly socks. Try to. I point you guys at the ground. That means I'm trying to read what you're typing because I got a chest mount on. Yeah, the kids had a 2-hour delay. We have an inch of snow on the ground up where I live. I just drove down to this spot. The first spot we went to was iced over, so I had to take a little bit of a drive. I don't know. See if there's anything in here still. A little bit of a bridge here, but it's not going to be too good. Looks good though, doesn't it? You think? Kind of looks good. Let's get fishing, guys. Go ahead and smack that like button on the way in if you don't mind. Let that get down. Got a little, today I'm starting with a double hook angling jig. I might throw something else on. We'll see what happens here. Here's that. Alice, good morning, good morning. Yeah, it's horrible out here. Might be able to get up under this trestle a little bit. But you can see the trestle up there. It's not really like, it's not really going to keep you dry. It's that kind of, oh shit, this fell. It's still icy, guys. Still icy. That rock is solid ice. Whew. That could have been bad. I almost broke my arm there. Don't get old. Don't get stupid. Yeah, that was awkward. I kind of fell back and I put my arm out and caught it on the bridge and bent it backwards. Luckily, I had enough strength to stop myself, or I would have just broken it right off. Good way to start the holidays. Phoenix, welcome in. I want to put something bigger on, but I'm going to start with what I got on already. This is even worse. It's dripping off of this thing. Probably going to put a trout magnet on with a big rubber worm. It'll be real obvious in this water. Creed Gardner, appreciate you, buddy. Creed just donated. He gave me a $5 super chat. He always donates on the member side. I appreciate that. Give him a shout out publicly. I'll tell you what, this water coming off the bridge is actually worse. It's probably melting snow than the raindrops. I'm going back here. Screw that. I know they're in here. I think they're still in here. Unless it got slammed. Oh, had one. Just had one. I move up. There we go. Okay. The screen is already being goofy, guys. I'll do my best out here. Screens and rain sometimes don't go good together. Sean, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Skater, the ice is not safe out here. How's the signal here, guys? We're Pennsylvania. Getting a rain slush mix. Pennsylvania here. I did have a tap, so I know they're looking at it. This thing is just so tiny. But if you were on the live yesterday, we spent an hour and a half not catching. And this was downsized to this little tiny thing, and that was the trick. This is what they wanted. And we ended up catching 20 trout yesterday once we figured them out. There's one. That's a good one too. As good as they get here anyway. There we go. That's number one, guys. Get them up here. Get them up here. You're going to Crisco County, bro. These will be food. I'm going to get them on the stringer though. Rainbow trout. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the bucket just in case I do catch a bigger one. But and then if he's doing good, we'll take him. We'll let him go. If he's not doing good, we'll eat him. No big deal. It's so cold and nasty, he might go right in there. Okay. What we'll do is when we plan to make him food, we'll bleed them out. We'll take them up, put them right in the cooler on ice, and then we'll go home. I'll fillet them live for y'all. I'll pop back up live, or I'll stay live for the drive and show you how we prepare these guys for dinner. Dog taco. I'm cold, man. I'm trying to get my 3 trout as fast as I can because I don't know how long I'm going to last, to be honest with you. Yeah, I didn't have much of a choice. The first spot we went to was frozen and with this layer of slush, and I couldn't get my jig to go through it. I say I won't be here long, but sometimes I say that and I'm here for 5 hours. Nothing like catching fish to warm me up. Trout are fun, keep you busy during the winter. If you got water, you can get on water with trout. You can catch them all year long. It's great. Winter is pretty much the best time to catch them around here. Watch those boots. Yeah, they are. They are, man. They're real single hook artificial. This is a double hook angling jig. Dave from Double Hook Angling. He's on YouTube as well, but you can go to doublehooKangling.com. He gave me these. I had them. He used to give me jigs for free all the time, and I still got a couple left. I use his and Crappy Man jigs often. It seemed like right now the ones made from hair is working better since we're near the water's real close to freezing up, while the other one froze up. I don't think the soft plastics work as well in really cold water. I could be wrong. I feel like that's true. I don't know, because I really don't do well. I don't do well on this except for in the winter, and then I slay on them all winter long. I think it just has better activity. All right. Come on up, buddy. It's half decent. Okay. Come on, bro. Crisco County for you. Crisco County. Yeah, I volunteer at the hatchery that stocks here, so I know that we had a small batch this year, thanks to our lovely state government jerking us around. So I know, unfortunately, we usually have giant fish, and this year they're a little on the smaller side. So, and they're not too many bigger than others either. So it's not like I can really be too choosy today. But there's a lot of them in this creek system. California, good morning. 2 rainbow trout. Thank you, Mikey. Let me get you. I'm going to do my best, guys. It's horrendous out here. I mean, I feel okay. It's just working in this, like, the screen's getting all goofy. It's moving around. I won't be able to recharge. We'll see what we can do. But you know how it is. This is the best fishing weather. When it's absolutely nasty, 32 and raining, this is when they bite. You can have some of your best fishing days in this. So just get out there, suffer, get it done, go home, have hot chocolate, and pass out on the couch. That's how you have a good day this time of year. Oh, there's a pally. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. If I get a pally, then I don't know what I'm doing, because my son really wants me to stock a pally in our yard. The creek goes through our backyard, and he really wants me to put one in there. Now we gotta eat. We gotta eat. I appreciate you guys. Skunk's off the board anyway, right? I was nervous. It's been almost 3 months since I skunked, and I was nervous when we got to the first spot and we got frozen out. And this is the time of year where the skunks happen. Who dat? Who dat? Yeah. Catching raindrops, yep. Try to read chat, but you know, it's hard. Joe, yeah, where I live, it's like 30 minutes from here, and it's snowing there. I started up there, and we had like 1 inch of snow on the ground, but the spot I was fishing was frozen over. I was running my jig. This jig wouldn't go through the water. It was just sitting on top. So it looked like I was doing top water for trout, slush fishing. So we took a 30-minute drive listening to Christmas music with the members. Got a nice demonetization from YouTube for that. Because, you know, that I made probably 11 cents on that live, and I played Mariah Carey, so they need to give that 11 cents to Mariah Carey. We're taking advantage of her by listening to her music. I'd kind of like to launch a lawsuit, actually. My ears kind of hurt from listening to it, but I don't think that's going to work. Yo, Dorothy! Dorothy, you should use that $5 and get some kid to shovel you out. Don't give me any more money today. Don't be out there shoveling. But I will. I will get a cup of hot chocolate today. I'm just happy I don't have to go to Wegmans where I work to buy fish. That'd be embarrassing. Walk in there to buy fish for dinner. They'd never let me live it down. Paul, I see you in there. Ooh, dang, let me pay attention. I almost took the rod out of my hand. I almost took the rod out of my hand, y'all. The heck? Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Jackson, Rod Wilson, good to see everybody. Hope you're all having a good day. I think my hands might be too cold to retie already. You guys in chat, if you guys fish in sub-freezing weather, like below the freezing mark, tell me what kind of gloves you like. I need to buy some gloves. Time for a new pair. I got really good warm gloves, but they're the type that if the hook hits them, they get all messed up. You can't get the hook out. And I know, I think Glacier makes a glove. Glacier Gloves, I know, is a big saltwater company, it seems like. I always see them in bait shops, but what do you guys use? Yeah, California Dream and prayers. I was in that live. You were saying that they're draining his lungs. You're in my prayers. Yeah, I'm asking people who fish in cold weather. And it has to be fishing, not warm gloves. I've got plenty of warm gloves, but you have to be able to work a spinning rod with them. I don't want to hear from Glacier. I know he's in Alaska, but he probably just goes in his heated cab. Paul, cheers, brother. Ricky Bobby, what is going on? Good to see so many awesome people out today in the chat. And we got 2 rainbow trout so far. Working a little tiny hair jig that Dave from Double Hook Angling tied. That thing's probably 5 years old, and he ties different size, but this was like the smallest that he ties. And I love those. His hooks are super sharp, man. Oh, don't hit that rope. I want to get a 3rd one in the bucket, and then we can start having some fun. Do a little catch and release. I'll put some Crappy Man jigs on, something a little bit bigger than this. I can launch all the way across, hit the far side. Not getting in yet, because I know this is, I stocked this section before. It looks shallow, but that's like 3 foot of soft leaves. I hate soft leaves. Like, I hate it. But if I'm not getting any more bites, I'm gonna get out a little bit. So I can reach. I think we're all right out here. Yeah. Nice, man, nice. I always feel bad, like fishing with, like saying, and somewhat feel bad because like Crappy Man Jigs is an awesome member of mine, and I use his stuff a lot, you know, and I use Dave's stuff a lot. But that's, I think everybody just switches stuff around. That's just the way it is. But I wonder if they listen and they're like, what the hell are you talking about Dave's for? But they're both awesome people, and I've heard them. They share each other out, and they're not like that. I know King Kill is probably going to be ice fishing soon. Why boy, we're in Pennsylvania. Cherry, good morning. It's not stopping us yet. I mean, I just really want to catch 3 trout for dinner. I got potatoes all rotten from the garden in the crock pot. I got some crab meat that we harvested, cooked and froze in July, blue crabs. I pulled that out. There he is. All I need are trout now. This guy's really small. He's got to go back. All right, he's too small. Too small, bro. The limit's 3 this time of year. Come on up here. You're too small. Send your papa. Chill. There he is. Another rainbow. Three rainbow trout. If I miss you guys in chat, I apologize. The screen has raindrops like all over it, as you might imagine. I hope I don't regret letting that one go, but I'm pretty good at filleting, but I'm not good enough to put more meat on that fish. Got 4 mouths to feed. My wife filleted up 3 a couple nights ago, but they were really tiny ones. And she is not the best at filleting. And she was filleting, to her credit, my wife was out there filleting, and it was about 25 degrees, so that is not fun. I'll try to read some of this chat. Nice, King Killer. I love watching ice fishing. Yeah, Chad. I sent him an email. I hope he gets it. I think he's got the same email. I got pictures of I got two beautiful brook trout on it yesterday and a nice rainbow, and I got good pictures, and I sent to him so he can use them or shout it out or whatever he wants to do with it. But yeah, if you guys are looking for like quality stuff, I fish trout magnets a lot, not gonna lie. That's like my go-to. So what I've been trying to do is get away from those companies and support somebody like me who's out there hustling, working out of their house, making their own stuff. And the one big problem with trout magnets is the quality. They're really weak. I've lost some big fish. You're going to lose a big fish someday on it. It's going to happen. So for that reason alone, and they're very reasonable. The prices, Dave and Crappy Man. So check them out. Get yourself some, hand tied or soft plastics. Crappy Man pours a lot of soft plastics too. I think he still ties a few. I don't know how much he's tying anymore. What's up, Josie? It's changed. How about now? It's probably got a piece of water. That's why I got to be careful touching the screen. Let me know if the sound got better. It probably got a splash of water in there. Burks, good to see you. Better? Okay. Hopefully it'll improve a little bit more. See, the problem with me pushing this thing around is I have it so that the raindrops don't go in the bottom of it, but it's awkward for me to see it because of that. There's no way I can shelter it down here. But we'll fish here, I don't know, till I get too cold. And then what we'll do is I'll take those trout up. I'll bleed them out down here. I'll put them in the cooler on ice. I'll leave them in the car. We'll drive to another spot. I'll warm up on the drive. I'll stay live, and then we'll fish there too. It's only a minute from here. All right, it seems like they're all right out here, so I'll just focus on that spot. Hey, my Linda. Good to see you. This jig is just so tiny. Yesterday, put on I would say we put on a clinic, and it was one of my favorite lives to do because I think I watched it back to get some of the screenshots for my friends that I used some of their lures for. But it was kind of a clinic because we fished with a spot where there was 100 fish and we couldn't get them to bite. And like it was fun listening to me like talk because I was kind of going with my gut. And I should have just left immediately because I'm like, man, I don't think these fish are going to bite. But I spent an hour and a half because I'm staring at these fish trying to get them to bite. And they ended up going to a hole where there wasn't as many fish and then just absolutely slayed them. And it was one of those days where we had to just fine tune the presentation. And we got to the point where we were all the way down to this little tiny thing. And that's what they wanted. Every day is different. Got to figure them out. Dog tackle's going crazy at work. Yo, saving grace, dude. March 1st, man. We booked it March 1st. We get the van. I'll give you all the details. We're getting the RV on March. We're going to be leaving for Florida in March. So hopefully it works out. If not, it's fine. That's just with the work schedule. That's the week we got to do it. So we're going to be 12 days driving from Pennsylvania down to Florida, fishing our way to Florida again, just like we did last February. We moved it back 2 weeks so that maybe we can hit like South Carolina and have a little better success in South Carolina. We did really good in Florida. I'm not concerned there. Bad sounding. Yeah, I'll do my best. I'm going to just keep brushing it off. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna rip that off my vest. Yeah, a little bit better. Thank you. I might not be able to read chat for a while then. That's what's happened. Every time I shift it around, I lose her. We got 3 trout so far. Yeah, RDA, it's a lot of fun, man. It was the most fun I've had in my life. That trip to Florida with my boys and my wife. We caught 22 different species. I mean, we caught all kinds of stuff that we had never caught before. We fried way more fish than you can probably legally fry in an RV. It was so much fun. We were catching stuff, Googling what the hell we were doing with it, if you could keep it, how you would cook it. We had a good time. I really didn't want to, oh, Adam, I was going to say, I really don't want to tie another lure here. I want to go back to the car, warm up, move spots, and tie a different lure on when I get to the next spot, maybe. I just have to give it time. It's pretty deep out here. It's like 8 feet, so they're holding pretty far down, because that time I just sat there and chatted with you guys. We're going to Florida, Creed, in March, so we're going to go through South Carolina. I'm hoping we can hit South Carolina. Saltwater Life's been giving me a lot of info on that area, but we had to come down a little bit earlier than I think he was saying to come down for like Spanish mackerel. I definitely wanted to catch a Spanish mackerel on the way down. We'll see what's happening. I'm hoping we can meet up maybe with Saltwater Life, or at least use some of his information on the area. That's a good spot to stop for the first night and maybe spend a day there. Otherwise, we'll just blow through and get to Florida, spend some time up on the Panhandle with Saving Grace, and then we'll work our way down to Vero Beach and we'll fish with Random J, hopefully, and the Vero Tackle, Vero Bait and Tackle in Vero Beach. They always help us out. They're big supporters of the channel. Oh, I was reading chat. I had one on my feet. Yeah, it's so hard to see you guys. Saving Grace. Hopefully you guys are able to come to the live tonight. We're going to have a live members only tonight, and we can chat about that there too. There's a giveaway tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, members only. We'll be live from my fishing bar in my basement. We're gonna give away a box of Crappy Man jigs. We're actually gonna give away, not this exact one. I bought 2 of these. We're giving away one of these guys. It's a starter pack, $25 value from Crappy Man Jigs. Gotta be in the lower 48 to claim it. You can participate from anywhere as long as you're a member. But if you don't live in the lower 48 of the United States, what you do, if I choose you, if your name gets picked, you have to pick somebody who is to give the prize to, and I'll send you $10 somehow. So you can kind of play. Chaos, what is up? What is up? Chaos has been away. He's re-rigging his motor, hooking it up to an auger. How many days you got, you think, before you get out there ice fishing? People say, oh my God, it must be so cold on that ice. Right, Chaos? It's so cold on that ice. Well, when you don't got ice, this is what you get. 32 degrees and rain. Horrible. I'd rather be in my love shack. Yeah, I know they're frozen where you are, Ricky Bobby. We had to move spots. The first spot was frozen, so if we're freezing in Pennsylvania, if we got some lakes starting to freeze up here, I know you guys are frozen. Look at this guy over here. Egret. Maybe I should move over there. Maybe he knows what he's doing. There's some nice current there. Let's move up there. Sorry, bird. I gotta steal your spot. Probably have 3 to 4 Burks. Burks is in Maine, I believe. 2 to 3. I feel like the first 2 or 3 is the hardest, right? Once you get that, it starts growing, as long as it's consistently good. But before that, you have like wind and all that crap that can affect it. And that's how it is around here anyway. Once you get the first few inches of ice, it usually gets good. We need 4 inches. That's our safe 4 inches, up to 200 pounds, 4 inches of ice. It's laggy. Man, I can't even touch the screen, guys. I'm gonna move up out of this hole. See if it's any better over where this bird's standing. He probably knows something. Trout are doing good in the bucket. Usually they don't do good in buckets, but when the temperature's 32, they'll be all right. Don't want to go through here with waders on. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna get back in the water. I ain't ripping my waders. Ain't getting any super chats worth new waders. Ain't making that kind of money on YouTube. Can't be dumb. I'll just stay in the water. Hey, Spunky. Heck yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Come to the live tonight. I'll make sure I wrench you up. I can hardly touch the screen right now dealing with these conditions. But thank you for joining. I should have mentioned, yeah, memberships start at 99 cents, so it's not like a big money grab. It just kind of makes it a nice, fun crowd. We have about, I don't know, we hover around 100 members, which I think is perfect. You get like 10, 15 people to come in the chats when you do members only. It's a nice group. Sometimes we get more, sometimes usually less. People are busy working or whatever. But yeah, it's pretty much beginning of every month we do our giveaways, like the first of every month. This month it's the second because I do cut fish at night, and I cut fish last night for a side job. But we'll keep it just so I can remember and don't forget. We'll do it as close to the first of the month, and we always do it at night so I can run the giveaway tools from the house. Let's try to get the third. I think I see people saying that the signal's bad here. I can't see nothing now. All right, Ricky Bobby, appreciate you coming in. You never know what's going to happen. You know, I go to the car. I might get too cold and not be able to fish, though. I want to get the third here if I can. And then we'll kind of reset in the car. I'll get these fish processed, at least bled out on ice. And then we're going to move spots. Or I'm going to throw something which I think if they're biting, I'll be able to slay on it. When they're not biting, this little thingy right here, slay. Got one there. Just missed one here. Thank you for the 100. Rally car guy. Appreciate the gifts. Josie, Skeeter. Am I out of the water? Or was that a fish? Pay attention here. How am I doing? They're not up here though. That's the problem. RDA, they're not up here. They're in the spot. They're in that hole. I keep coming. I'm working my way back a little bit at a time. I don't know, what was that? Cell rail, cell. Celine, maybe? We get back to the car, move spots, chat it up. I'll make sure I say hi to everybody. I'm looking through bubbles on my side. Horrible. It's all water. Okay. Oh, what's going on down there? What's going on? I see you guys doing something. There's all different colors showing up, but it won't let me hit anything. I think there's a new member. Let me risk it and start scrolling. Let me start scrolling. See the gifts. Thank you for the gifts, rally car guy. Oh my god. I see Spunky. I feel like there's two members though. I see two member buttons. Is someone else joined too? Welcome in, Russia. Welcome in. Threshold. You and your thresholds. It's like, I feel like that bro just looked up in the glossary and saw what thresholds meant. Threshold. A lot of threshold talk from his channel lately. Oh, nice. Thank you for that. That is awesome. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I got multiple levels. To be honest, you know, most of you guys get the same. Occasionally I'll pop up. Oh, there's a big one, guys. Holy crap. Dude, we didn't stock this. We did not stock this. What the hell is this? What the hell is this, guys? I see him. Don't break off, man. It might be a big sucker. Oh, it's a big smallie. Look at the color. Oh my god. Look at this smallie. I ain't eating this dude, but look at the colors on him. I didn't know what the hell it was. You never know what you're going to catch out here. Look at that bass. A winter smallie on double hook angling jig. I'm not eating them, greed. I don't need that kind of hate in my life. People be coming after me eating that thing. He was down in the leaves. Look at him. It's kind of dirty. What are you doing down here in Norristown, bro? Get out of here. That's a good one, right? Dude, I thought it was a big breeder rainbow. But I stocked this place. I know there was none in here. Wait, what the heck is that thing? Oh, I was so excited. I'm still excited, but man, my first look at it, I thought it was one of the big breeders, which might not taste good anyway. Just didn't get too excited, but would have been a nice chunk of meat. Zyro, just come over here through this threshold. I'll slap you. I'll slap you around. I can't wait to show up on Zyro's porch when I go to Florida. You guys know his address. Just no, that sounds creepy. Never mind. I've had that issue before. That ain't cool. Come on, Zyro. Let's meet up in Florida. I fish Jersey a lot. I know all about Snooky. I can help you catch Snooky down there. If you catch a bass in my trout hole, feed it. Yeah, I got you, but not here. These bass, these trout are just stockies, you know what I mean? So these trout will be dead in a year, whether they're eaten, picked off by birds, or just don't survive the heat of the summer. That bass can live here another 10 years, so that bass is going back. These trout are going to Crisco County. Bust out the shrimp. What the hell you glacier? I'm slaying, man. You're gonna make shrimp. What are you doing? Slaying. I've caught multiple fish. I don't know. What do I have? I've got 3 rainbows and 1 smallie. I'm pumped for the smallie. That's gonna be my thumbnail. I haven't caught a smallie in ages. Probably since August. Let's get a trout though. Yeah, I'm gonna hire Glacier as my snook guide. Glacier Zyro is gonna put me on some snook. I heard he's the guy to do it. They're biting real close to me now. Let me cast this way. Go to the 50 bridge. I'm at the 50 bridge. This is the 50 bridge right here, guys. Glacier, here it is. Right? I think that's the 50 bridge. Where are you getting? We're in Pennsylvania. Yep, I know Scotland's got a lot too. We got a lot of trout here too in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a very diverse state. We got mountains, we got plateaus, we got Great Lakes, and we got a freaking ocean only an hour from us. I think it's bigger than Scotland though. I don't know. Now, Scotland's pretty big, right? And forgive my geographic ignorance, but I know a lot of part of, like, Europe, you know, a lot of European countries are very small in comparison. I can drive for 6 hours at 80 miles an hour and still be in Pennsylvania. It's a big chunk of land. It's not the 50. Yeah, I'm 50 and I'm at the bridge. It's the 50 bridge. Dang right. Come on, one more try. I ain't leaving here with 2 trout because I don't want to take the stringer to the next spot. You know what I mean? I want to finish the harvesting portion of the live and move on to freezing my ass off and catching fish for fun. I'm going to work my way to where I started. That's where I caught them all at. I just think it's funny. Like, I can't even read that, Glacier, but I can go into Glacier's lives, which you guys should do. Go check him out when he's live. Awesome lives. Commercial Fishes Alaska. Now, I said some nice things about him. Now I'm going to say something else. I can go into his live at any point in time and just say 50 bridge. And his eyes all light up. He gets all, like, fired up. I don't know what goes on at that 50 bridge, but oh my goodness. Not in this spot. No natives here, but yeah, we do have native brook trout. Within about an hour of me, we can get on them. We got a lot of wild browns. Oh, there's one right at my feet. They're in close. Alright, let's end this. You go over into the bucket too. Real tiny, but it'll taste good. I need to lose weight, I guess. Oh my God, I gotta get out of here. You might get off before I figure out how to get the hell out of here. Edges are slippery. Oh, there's still ice on these rocks, so I gotta be careful. 2 points. Alright. Yeah, they're definitely in close, so I'm gonna move around. Popped off. Good. So I got the 3 I can keep. Let's see if we can get something bigger. Uh-oh. There we go. I have to remove the hook bars around trout fishing. Yeah, certain parts of the... so Pennsylvania will drive you nuts, man. You better read every rule book. Here, no. Typically, no if they're stocked. But then you got to get your license, you got to get the book, and you got to pop a beer and spend the next 5 hours reading that book. Because there's different streams, right? Some of them are delayed harvest. Some are wild native, some are Class A. So yeah, you got to know your thing. You got, some are artificial, some are fly only, some catch and release, some is no release. You know, there's all kinds of caveats because it's such a diverse state. To be nice, I guess biologists, I'll assume they know what they're talking about, have studied these streams, and they figure out, you know, what's best for that body of water, and then they create these rules. But that's me being positive, guys. Positive. Be positive. Karen, what's up? Yep, live versus artificials. What live bait you can use. I'm sorry if I'm missing some. I'm trying to read it best I can, but there's raindrops all over the phone. So it's like having 30 tiny little magnifying glasses on it. I'm just going to fish here a couple more minutes because I've got 3 keepers. I just wanted to see if I can maybe get a bigger one and swap one out. Other than that, I'm going to put them on the stringer and bleed them out and put them in the cooler, and then we're going to do some catch and release in another spot. Yeah, I could throw power bait, I could throw minnows, worms, whatever I wanted on these guys. But when it's cold, I mean, the less time you got to touch something, the better. I don't feel like digging in the minnow bucket and playing with worms, and that's why I'm pick a jig that I trust and I'm kind of keeping on it. It's above freezing. My ice has melted off the eye hole, so we got that going for us now. RDA saying hi. Oh, that's fantastic. I fished Scotland one time when I was a kid. Yeah, Scotland looks amazing. Scotland looks amazing. Fishing's so different all around the world too. You know, each spot's so different. I've been blessed to travel a lot of the world. I haven't gone to Scotland, but it's just amazing, you know, what they bite on and style of fishing, how different they are from one place to another. Even in the same state, like I'll move creeks and it's like, there's spots where I wouldn't even think about throwing this. We have a something tiny waterfall, salmon travel up there. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that would be cool. Where we were on the members only live, we got a little waterfall like that. Back in the day when the white suckers still ran up there, they would look like salmon coming up the fall. They'd be 1,000 of them piled up there. But man, their population is seemingly on the decline from what I see. Like 67, Alan, what's up? Five inches, trout run, nice. I don't know if we have anything back home. I had an inch. We had an inch this morning, and we drove south about 30 minutes, and immediately the snow was gone. We're right on the line, I guess. Well, we got 3. Let's change this up a bit and try something else here. I'm going to bleed these guys out in a minute anyway. Yeah, I've heard good things about snook. My buddy Random J Adventures, he just made ceviche from one. Said it was really good. He used our ceviche recipe that we have on our wild fishing game recipe playlist. It's always good to hear somebody tried out our stuff and liked it. Who's that? That Denny? What's up, Denny? The last guy fishing up north. Nah, there's more crazies. Uh-oh. Drop my hook. There's more crazies than just me. They might just not be on YouTube. With the rain coming down, it's time for the best of the best Berkeley power worm. Nice. I wish I could read. I'm trying to read your chats as best I can, but it's so jacked up with the rain. I'm doing my best. We're going to go to the car in a minute, move spots, and I'll definitely mod some of you guys up that are hanging out that I can hardly see. We've got, so far we got 4 rainbow trout and 1 nice chunky smallmouth bass, which was a surprise catch for sure. Really odd color too. I've never seen one that color around here. I thought he was looked like he was going to be a sockeye salmon. Alright, Berkeley power worm going on. I can hardly feel those fingers. Bob really coming down here. Skeeter, I told you it would look weird going up, man. I don't know what's wrong with you, dude. Guys, Skeeter's like surprised that it's coming down. What's wrong with that guy? Yeah, it's nice down here, Skeeter. It's nice, man. I might go for a swim in a little bit. What are you going to do next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? We're going to be off the grid, man. Unless you let me borrow your Elon Musk helmet. I ain't going to get a signal out there. We're going to be up in Prince Gallatin State Forest, middle of nowhere, chasing buck around, walking through the woods with our rifles. Oh, I can't feel this. Come to daddy. You can't tie a knot, tie a lot. Can't feel my fingers. I hate when I can't feel them, because one time I was trying to tie a knot and I jammed that hook right into my finger. I didn't even know it. I'm sitting there tugging on the lure and I'm like, oh my god, that's right in my hand. I buried it in there. This is a 1/64th jig head with a Berkeley power worm. Blobberto. My friends call me Blobberto. I don't know who started that. It was either Gerald or Zyro, I'm guessing. This is a much bigger profile. So if they're hungry, we'll just slay on this thing. But sometimes they're not that hungry and they get picky, especially when they've been pressured, and then they shut off of this. But since we're going to move soon, I want to put it on, finish here with it, and then go to the car. We're going to drive to another spot and try it there. And then we can always downsize again. Go across here. What are you talking about? I'll be good. I'll be good, Zyra. I'll be a good boy. I'll be a good boy. You going live today, Zyra? Here's that. Miss Daisy, what's going on? What is going on? Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. So this is what you would expect to get a small lay on. this red worm. Not that little tiny hair jig. I can't believe we caught a smallie on that. But I guess I can. Wintertime, you know. Once the winter season starts, jig along the bottom. I probably damn near hit him in the face. He was probably laying down there in the leaves. And I put that jig in his face and he snapped at it. Steve-O, we managed to avoid the embarrassment of walking into Wegmans to buy fish. So we got that going for us. I'm going to move spots in a minute. I don't know if you figured out where I am, Steve. Look. Get a good look. Okay? So you know. Real quick, easy spot for you to get to. Nice walk right down here. You can bank fish. And there's a pretty big hole, so I mean they could be holding down there too, but I know there's some in here. I can feel them tapping, so there he is. Got him. I think. Where is he? Oh my God, look at this one. Oh, a little brook trout. Here we go, brookie. Four rainbows and one brook trout. Let me get him up here. I'm going to stand in the water. So, oh, there he goes. There he goes, guys. He's right there. Nice little brook trout. Quick release. Yeah, it's the 50 bridge. That's somebody said we can call it the 50 bridge. I'm 50 and I'm standing under it. It's the 50 bridge. You forgot my bass, Zyro. Don't do me like that. I got a nice smallmouth bass. The fish I'm most proud of today. See, that's what he does. That's what he does. Acts like he's being nice, but yesterday, I think he gave me credit for 1 out of every 3 trout. I mean, that one hit right at the side. My hand's so cold, I can't tell if my lure's in the water or not. Who was that, Benton? Who is that? Thank you for the thumbs up, Benton. Paul, cheers, brother. Appreciate you, buddy. Oh my God, Josie. People are idiots. Yeah, members, we got the giveaway tonight, 7 p.m. Got to be in the chat to win and keep it short and sweet. I'm not going to make you watch an hour to do the giveaway. You know how I am. I'll give everybody probably 10 minutes to get in, and then we're going to start drawing. If I pull your name, you got to be in there to claim it within 2 minutes. And then if they're not there, we're going to move on to the next person. We're giving out, if I can use my hands, we're giving out one of these, Crappy Man Starter Jig. And I got one that we haven't opened yet, and I'm going to put it in one of those $8 shipping boxes, and I'm going to jam it full of extras too. You're going to have some extra stuff in there. 4 bows, 1 brook, and 1 smallmouth bass. I thought you were in here when I caught that. Let this thing drop. It might be deeper than I think. Hear voices behind me. Get paranoid sometimes. Right at the side again. Hey Tom, good morning, buddy. TV land. So my raincoat is no longer being a raincoat. Oh, right at my feet. Dude, they're right here. Look at this guy. Another little brookie. See, the brooks are holding right here. He's hooked under the side of his head here. There's another brookie. While you're updating, this guy might be bleeding out. Let's see where he's hooked. Oh, he's a goner. All right. He was barely hooked. They got him right out though. I think that was just his color. Now we have 0 chance of keeping track. That's 2 brookies, 4 bows, 2 brookies, 1 brown trout. Dude, they're right here. Let me come down this way and bring them down current. You still sick, Seal City? Yeah, easy release. Yeah, if I'm not eating them, I don't, I count them like that because I stand over water. I'm hoping they pop off, to be honest with you. And they usually do. Half the time they pop right off. Fine with me. Caught a piece of wood on that one. Man, that's brutal. You got the lung thing. Everyone's got this respiratory thing going on. One night I got this sore throat out of the blue. I mean, it was probably a month and a half ago. I still got that thing. I got to make an appointment. Make sure I'm almost 50. I got to make sure it's not a freaking tumor in there or something. It's in the back of my throat. It's in the weirdest spot. It just hurts when I swallow. It might be tonsillitis that won't go away or something. I got my tonsils taken out when I was a kid, but I got tonsillitis after that. And they're like, oh yeah, you can get tonsillitis again. What the hell did you take them out for then? Playing in my mouth. Oh man, pneumonia's no joke. That'll wipe you out for sure, man. Take your time coming back. That kicks your butt. I was really unhealthy as a kid, and I got it 3 times. That's probably why I became a professional athlete. I got so scared and so embarrassed that I was in that bad a shape as a 12-year-old. I went ballistic. Started running. I would run every day. I'd swim almost every day. I'd bike almost every day. I went nuts. Yeah, man. Yeah. So you probably have the scar tissue. Once you get that scar tissue, it comes back. Most people get an upper respiratory, and you're like me, you'll go right into that. You skip the bronchitis stage usually. It's very brief. Yeah, that sucks. And that puts you, if anyone's ever had pneumonia, full pneumonia, not walking pneumonia, whatever they call that, but full-blown pneumonia. Coming back from it, it kicks your butt so bad. You are so weak when you're coming out of that. So you got they give you the breathing machine. You got to train your lungs because your lungs aren't even used to expanding. It's looked like a little old man as a kid. I had this little machine. I have to blow the ball up. Oh, another one at the feet, guys. That's a bigger one. Right at the feet again. So it's 3 brookies. Anyone keeping track here? Oh, get up here, buddy. He's a bigger trout. Maybe I'll swap him out. Can somebody pin up what we caught so far? Sorry, Zyro, if you didn't, I missed it. I'm going to see if I can swap him out with one of these bows, if they're doing good. Yeah, they're doing good. Where you at, Minnie? One of these guys is Minnie. You, dude. You're going in. Sorry, buddy. You're going out. You're still good. Alright. If anyone can pin up the catches today, that would be great. Because I'm starting to forget. I think, 4 rainbows. There was also brookies, like 3 or 4 brookies and a smallmouth bass as well. Closer, I'll take that for now, I guess. They're not all rainbows, though. Getting closer, we'll take it. We'll take it, we'll get closer. I know I got at least 4 rainbows and at least 3 brookies, but oh man, they're like right here. The brookies are hanging here. It was the closest so far, Steve. I'm about to run to the car. My hands are cold. I'm starting to lose feeling in them. Dorothy had it. Oh, there you go. Let me get Dorothy up here. Sorry, Dorothy. There we go. Thank you guys, appreciate that. I just like having it up there for people coming in, and I like to kind of keep track. Another one right at the edge. So these guys are holding right in the mud where it enters the deep. It's like they're using that as a kind of like we got a river now starting here. I think I got the 3 eaters though. I'm happy with those for eating. I appreciate everybody that keeps track. Zyro is usually pretty good, but I know he's working on thresholds. Dorothy is probably one of the best I've ever seen at it. SB Bros, we got to go out on the lookout. He fell off the face of the earth. He was really good at it, but he was so good at it, he may have gotten fired. He might be unemployed now. He did a little too good of a job doing it. I don't know what he was doing. Maybe he was not working like he was supposed to. I don't know. Who's that? River Rat. Yo, what's up, River Rat? Mikey Blazer. Ernest, I hope you're doing good, buddy. I hope you and the missus is doing all right. I know you've been through some crap. Just still in my thoughts, man. Hey, Earl. It's Outdoors with Skeeter. I think it's Outdoors with Skeeter. Skeeter, if you're in here, type something. Uh-oh. What the heck? Something just happened. What's going on here? Something's going on. Oh my God. Alright, something just came across my screen. Awesome. Alright, I think I got to get these guys bled out. I'm going to put the camera. I can't show you guys how. I can't show you me doing this, guys, but I will tell you. I will show you with my finger just so you know how it works. Okay. I find that this is the most humane way. I forget what the words are for it, but basically, I'm going to use the knife. After I get this guy cleaned up. Oh, Lord, I'm making a mess here. All right. Next victim. You're going to put a hole, the knife, right behind the eye. And as soon as I do that, that fish is brain dead, basically dead, right? And then I'm going to slit from gill to gill under its throat, and it'll bleed out, and it'll make the taste better. So I'm going to put the camera down and go do that real quick. And we'll fish a couple more minutes, and we'll get out of here. And we're going to move spots. in a minute, warm them up. Oh, Lord, that's cold. I'm back. Thank you, Denny. Appreciate it. I'm not allowed to show. I can't be on the camera unaliving a trout. It's against the policy and community standards. I can lose my channel. So I tried to show you guys with my finger what I was about to do, and I just did that. So they're now, you know, bleeding out, so they'll taste better. And they're dead basically already, but their heart pumps and bleeds out, and those three are now going to be food for dinner. So while they do that, I'm going to take a few more casts. That way I can drain the water out, put them on ice back at the car. We'll move spots, and I can warm up. My hands are pretty bad at the moment. Handling the fish at 32 degrees is not good, not fun. You can get away with it, sure, Josie, but it only takes one time. And what'll happen if somebody doesn't, if it's in your chat, you get an animal activist or anybody who doesn't want you doing that, they click report animal abuse, they're going to look at it, and if it is against the community standards, and I tell you it is, read the standards, you can lose your channel. I've had it happen to me 3 times. I fought all of them and won them because I didn't do anything against it, but it was close. I made sure to follow it. But yeah, that's why I stopped doing hunting videos, honestly. My butcher video, the first video I ever did was a butchering video with over 1 million views on YouTube 8 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it was. And almost lost my channel over it. I actually did. I did lose. I ended up switching to this one. That was our first channel. What you have to understand, it is crazy and it isn't. The way YouTube works is they work with ad revenue. So what they're trying to do is we're their product. And if they can't place us like cookie cutters and place ads on our streams, they don't get paid. They don't make any money. So what I don't want to say too much, but what I don't agree with is there's definitely a great avenue for hunting companies. They should be able to place ads with that type of content. So, but that's their prerogative apparently. They own the company. They saw it. That's the YouTube police. I've said too much. I love YouTube. I love the IRS, the police, fine institutions. Love them all. I grew up in this town, so that just sounds like home. Oh, just had one right there. You can't unalive it live though. You can scan it. You have to just point out that it's educational about 20 times, right? And they don't want to see the red stuff. A good one to talk to is Sam. What's Sam's channel? Cast Blast Camp. He understands what happens is they'll flag certain sections of it. So first of all, you have to have a lot of space on your computer because you're going to be going back and forth in the videos to get it acceptable. They let it. Yeah, I'm going to shut up. I was going to say it's what drives you nuts is they'll let you do this till you get monetized, right? So if you're not monetized, you get away with it more often, which is stupid. It shouldn't matter, but it gets back to the ad revenue. All right, back to fishing. This message has been brought to you by Shut the Up. I remember Nolan got in trouble when he started just for sharpening knives. because he was a kid, and kids are really scrutinized. He was young, not a kid, but young. He had problems with the video because he was playing with a knife. You know how Nolan is. He was telling you every single way to do it the right way and the safe way. It was like, of all people, they hit him. It's like, come on. So yeah, you just have to point out that it's educational. You got to make sure that the video type is not entertainment. You got to make sure it's educational. Because I had that problem too, where I would call it entertainment. You don't want to do that when it comes to, you know, hunting and fishing, especially hunting and butchering. Maybe a couple more casts. And then we're going to move spots, y'all. Who that? Who that? A happy poop is my favorite. Thank you, thank you. Oh man, people forget how to drive on it. I'll tell you, there's a lot of sirens down here. I'm not in a rush to get out on the roads. I don't know what's going on out there. Hit right there again. Okay. Let's get out of here, guys. Gonna go back up to the car, get these guys in the cooler on ice, and we're gonna do some catch and release at another hole. Oh, yeah. It's only a couple minute drive, if that, to the next hole. Well, it's probably a longer walk than a drive. It's like a 1 minute, 1 minute drive and maybe a 5 minute walk, to be honest. I'll go the right way. I wonder how many people live here and have no idea there's trout right there. If I was a kid, I'd be down there every day. Every day if I lived in any of these houses, and we're surrounded by apartments right here. Oh, the water's doing its thing here. There we go. The water's starting to push. Keeps raining. We're gonna get a salmon run up here. We're fishing in the parking lot. At least the kayaks are thawed out, no more ice on them. Oh, my fingers, guys, my fingers are so raw. Back to the snagging wagon. I'm gonna put you guys up front. Yeah, so I just throw them in here. That's all I do. 3 Ziploc bags filled with frozen water. Keep them as cold as I can. Oh, I'll put you guys up here so you can start drying out. Yeah. Oh my God! Look how bad that looks. Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Heat on anyway. Oh, there goes the copyright. Oh my God, look at you guys going over here, you're all in gray. Give me a second. It's dry here. Whew. Alright. Loomy! What is up? Oh man, we better move quick, because you know what happens. Start getting the urge to just go home. I just got, oh, welcome home. Man, it felt like longer than 2 weeks. Okay. Crank the heat as high as we can get it. We just got to go around the block to the next hole. Freaking Washington State. Loomy's probably used to this crap. Thank God it's a short part of the year usually here. We go through the cold rain into the snow, and I much prefer the snow. This stuff's just horrendous. Yeah. I'm still thinking if I want to keep fishing or go home and fillet these live. What time is it? It's 11:30. I got some time. We got some time. What's going on, Brad? Mike, I appreciate you, buddy. Now I can see everybody. I couldn't see, dude. It was so hard to see everybody. So we'll have a little chat. I'll warm up a bit, and I'm not done. I want to fish a little bit more. I'm all the way down here. The fish are freaking biting. I think we got most of them. I think I can get over the other gate this way. Maybe not. This time of year is raw. Might as well just hurry up and freeze, you know? Degrees. 34 and rain. Lovely day. Lovely freaking day. Fat Cat, what's up? Welcome in. 100 thumbs up. Thank you all for the 100 thumbs up. Miserable day. At least now we can move. I don't have to carry a bucket or a stringer. We can walk, run and gun. A couple holes I want to hit. Yeah, I know, right? It'll give me a opportunity to remove the song, I think. So that one I'll remove. I gotta use the restroom too. Dorothy gave me hot chocolate money again. Appreciate it. I'm going to keep fishing first. I'll probably get a hot chocolate for the drive home. I missed the spot on the bottom of my goatee with the rag. So I tried to get 3 nice ones for dinner. They're pretty nice. They'll hold the door for you. They're pretty courteous. Not as big as I was hoping for, but they are nice ones. Oh, gosh. Oh, let's go up here and look at this freaking sparrows. Starling. The park closes at 5 p.m. color are you using? What are you talking about, Mush? I'm driving a car. Funny, I think I said Heidi. If not, I'm sorry. Why is this red? Seems like an alarming color to park at. They're all red though. Okay. That's weird. Mush is 3 days behind in chat. I'm going to wrench Mush up because they've been hanging out a lot. That's one of the people I wanted to wrench up. It could be me, I don't know. It might be me 3 minutes behind my own log somehow. This is really annoying. I can't move that. Can I move it this way? I'm just going to warm up a second. You know, maybe if I can feel my fingers, so I can work my zipper as a pig. You know, the necessities. Yeah, Earl, borderline. We're right here. This is the Norristown Farm Park. So it's a preserved farm. Around here is the city of Norristown, which is about an hour north of Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a big city, so we're not that far from it here. But this, in 1970s, when I grew up, it was all farm country. But for the last, thank God, 50 years, it's been developing, and you have like what we call urban sprawl, people moving from the city out to this spot. Gee, Dad, if you notice, I'm in the car with the heater on 89 degrees, with the heat on, with my waders on. I just want to be able to use my fingers. And then, because I really have to pee. And you guys have been on the channel now. I'm not afraid to tell this story, but I was so cold the first time I ever raced. Yeah, I did a ride in Alaska. I peed my pants because I couldn't get my zipper off. It was like 50 below zero, and I had to go, and I couldn't. I took my gloves off, and I couldn't work my hands at all. That's how that was like my first experience at 50 below, you know, Fahrenheit. A whole nother world. Friends, my support. Thank you for supporting Beulah. Appreciate it. Just don't spam chat. You're more than welcome to hang out here. Just don't spam chat, or you will get blocked by a mod or get a timeout. But hang out. You'll definitely pick up a lot of support here. Who's that? Who's that? Loomy? I think Loomy. 8 months. Thank you, Loomy. Appreciate it. Let me get my seatbelt off. I feel like I'm being strangled by a weak snake. I don't know where we're at battery-wise, but I guarantee I can't charge this thing. See, my phone's so jacked up, it tells me I'm charging it right now. There you go. Yeah, we're going to do a drawing tonight, guys. Don't forget, if you're a member, we're drawing tonight. We're giving away one of these starter packs from Crappy Man Jigs. Don't spam chat. You're gonna get blocked and timed out. You can come back and hang out after your timeout, but don't spam chat. We're just trying to warm up, and we're gonna go back fishing. Let's see how bad my gloves are. Maybe I can start. Oh, there's my other gloves. I've got gloves all up in here. Dude, I got gloves there. Oh, good. I'm not as fat as I thought I was. A lot of these are apparently extra gloves that I didn't know I had. That's not mine. Little Finn had something to do with that, I'm sure. Oh man, I need in on that, but how do you get into it? You're for the drawing, Living Good Hunting, you're already a member. We're going to be live 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight. Just have to be in the chat to win. Everybody who's a member, I'm going to write down, everyone will have a number. I have a random number drawer. I do it quick. I don't waste your time. I'm not live for 3 hours and do it at the end. We'll give everyone maybe 10 minutes. We'll chat a little bit, maybe 10 minutes. We'll start drawing. Everyone that's a member has a chance to win. If your number is drawn, you have to answer within 2 minutes in chat to claim it. You have to be in the lower 48. So if Brad gets it from Canada, what happens is he can gift it to somebody else that's in chat right away. He can say it's Lumi's, mail it to Lumi, and we'll take care of that. And Brad will get, I'll PayPal the person that doesn't live in the United States, I'll PayPal them $10. So they still win something and they get the regift. That's kind of how we're going to do it. Yeah, I know. That's exactly what would happen. I know she's going to steal it either way, so at least you get the credit of gifting it to her. But she's getting it anyway, I know. Spam is like when somebody comes in and says, please support me, and they say it like 50 times in a row, Earl, so that everybody in chat, all they see, it's like self-promoting themselves. Which is okay to a certain extent, but not when you see it like nonstop. You know, just come in and say hello first would be a good starter. Hang out a little bit. But what that type of person typically does is they just bounce around lives all day long to pick up supporters, and it really doesn't help. You might get a lot of big numbers and new subs, but that doesn't help your channel at all. In the long run, it actually hurts your channel. You want people that are going to come and like and watch your content. The best way to grow your channel is by putting out content, going live. You know, a little bit of that's not bad, but you can't take it to that level. Good boy. Oh, man. All right, so I know I'm missing another glove. I know. Maybe I am this fat. Nope, I'm not that. Another glove. I'm 90% gloves. Oh, look, another glove. Yeah. Man, I was like, I can't zip up. Look at all these gloves. All right, well, that's good news. I'm not as fat as I thought I was. Lost a lot of weight with the glove finding here. Oh, man. There's Kyle. Good morning, Kyle. Hope you guys are doing good. There's Paul. It was like, you guys were like ghosts in chat. I'm like, I think that's Paul. I think that's Kyle. I think that's Brad. And the bubbles were, all the freaking raindrops were all over the screen. So this is nice to be able to catch up with you for a minute while I warm up a bit. And this is quite a hike to this spot, so it should keep us warm. We'll travel light. I don't need to take anything else, so. Yo, Raspberry Hedgehog. What's going on, Raspberry? Good to see you. All those gloves, but no socks. I got my waders on. What are you talking about? I got some socks. Those things are soaked and frozen. They're Kevin's. He like stripped. He literally stripped in the car. I don't really have tinted windows, but like he stripped in the car going to Wawa the other day. I kept making sure the camera was facing outward. He's crawling around here, literally taking all his stuff off, putting dry stuff on. So apparently he never took it out of the car. So it's now a block of ice. All right, you guys ready to go fishing? Let's go back fishing. How am I going to get this off? I got waders on. We'll figure it out. Ricky Bobby's over snow already. At some point, I'm going to have to turn the camera off, and I don't even trust it. I'm going to have to sit you down. If a raindrop hits it, I got to use the bathroom at some point. All right, let's get done. Let's go take another trip. Fish a little bit more so we can't fish no more. And then we're going to call it a day. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. Uh-oh. What was that? What happened? Where'd I go? My whole screen went black. I thought that only happened to Skeeter, but it happened to me. You guys there? Yeah, the mute, right? The problem is with the rain, I can't have you on my chest because if a raindrop hits it in the right spot, it could come right back on. You know what I mean? I've had, not in that exact situation, but I've had the camera off and a raindrop hit it just right and it turns on. Oh yeah, here we go. They probably have bathrooms. They used to have bathrooms over there, but I gotta go in the woods. I'm walking through there with waders on. Look like a psycho. Are we back? I think we're back, right? Can you guys, can somebody type in chat? Because I had a black screen, but I think it looks good now on my end. Okay, cool. Thank you. Sometimes, Brad. I've lost a few mason jars over the years due to emergencies. So we got to get all the way to the bottom of this valley over here. It's a little bit of a hike. But it's a nice day for a walk, isn't it? Geese are loving it. Maybe I should just get a goose for dinner. Cast it out. Got one. I think trout magnet, probably. Maybe corn, pack bait. Catch one of these guys. Wide tops. Wide tops. That is one of the biggest chain of hospitals around that they built right over Woody's golf course. When I was a kid, I used to play golf right there. It was the best little hangout place for kids. I could walk down there from where I lived as a kid, play miniature golf, go play some arcades, and then tour it all down, build a freaking hospital there. But with the money, then they opened this thing as a park, I guess. So there's that. Ringo, welcome in, welcome in. Chestnut oak. Chestnut oak. Oh, so yeah, no wonder why. We were finding chestnut trees the other day. I guess they actually planted a bunch here. Interesting. So, story walk. You guys want to do a story walk? Too many words. Some worms here. Anyone need some worms? They gotta be cold. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys watching out for me, especially on days like this where it's really hard to control the chat. We've got a mix of rain and snow and everything's soaked, and it is what it is. It's so cold out here, guys, that even the signs are wearing knit hats. I mean, not, you know it's bad when even the signs are cold. Look at that. Nice Carhartt. Is that right, buddy? Okay. Gotta keep them warm. Welcome in. Oh man, I can't. Oh look, I tried to touch something. Shoot. All right. Welcome in. I don't know if that looks maybe like it's Russian. My wife's learning Russian. My son's best friend's Russian. You've seen welcome in. If I didn't say welcome in, by the way. Wherever you are, wherever you're from. Can't read the alphabet you guys use. You probably can't read mine. You might be able to read mine. I don't know. You guys remember when I was fishing with my buddy on the member side? I know Brad does. He was in there, and the dude's kid was almost catching me in the head. That dude's mom's Russian. So that my older boy wants to learn Russian so that they can communicate, because he speaks a lot of Russian, especially with his grandparents who come over here for much of the year. I can barely master English, so I'll let them figure that out. I can pretty much survive with hand gestures, so I'm good. Can't drive on these roads. These are all like park roads. Though, once we get down here, it'll be a half-mile walk. You'll probably see some people parked illegally. That's always fun, when you do something legally and everyone else does whatever they want anyway. It might be quicker to park across the creek in this other property. There's like a township building over there. My number one rod. Yeah, it was a fun live. And we caught, like, I was like, he's not going to have the patience. And we caught 2 real nice carp, like real quick too. That was a lot of fun. I'm trying to plan a trip with him and Kevin, maybe Lyle, if I can get him on board. And those 2. So just the boys. I want to go back to Blue Rocks Campground. There's a little pond there. We camped there and we caught over 50 catfish in 2 nights. So I would love to rent a cabin out, just the boys, and hang out there. That would be a freaking blast. That kid loves fishing just like my son does. They came to the stocking here 2 years ago and helped out, and he was just running around like a maniac. Absolutely had a blast. Alexander, that's his name. We could fish the bridge. I want to start all the way at the bottom and work my way back up. So there's more walking to be done, guys. I wonder if I can sneak into this place and put you guys down. I don't see a bathroom. Where'd the bathroom go, Skeeter? Roaming with Ringo. Oh, that fell on my face. I'm sitting there trying to read that channel name. Oh, Lord. I was going to bring the tripod, but with the weather, it's a lot easier just to take you guys on the chest today. Like I said, I try to get out regardless of the weather. I mean, it's not like you're in the middle of nowhere, right? You might be uncomfortable for a minute. You walk back to the car, turn the heater on, you go home, you get a good nap. It's a lot better than not going out, I think. I can't get lazy. I can't be lazy, and like my self-esteem, I don't feel good about myself. I can't enjoy. I put food in my mouth, I feel guilty. So I like to go out and just deal with the weather, and then go home and gain 10 pounds of junk food. Not too much further. I see a picnic table up here, and that's the spot. I don't think I went past there. Going to a fishing hole, guys. Going to another spot with trout. This one's a pretty far walk, but trying to hit every hole in this 2 creek system. This will be the 4th day we've been fishing this system, and I at least want to hit every hole today. If I hit these 3 or 4 spots, I will have hit, except for one that we missed the other day. I forgot about one hole. We'll have covered everything. Should have kept track. Probably over 100 trout for the 4 days. Close to it. We will be. We hit them like I think we're going to hit them here. All right, is that better, Steve? Hopefully that's better. Yeah, what happens is the water gets up in there. It should dry out if I don't mess with it. I've got it oriented so that the port's on the bottom, and I have the phone like flat. I usually have it out so I can read chat a lot easier. So I'm probably gonna have a sore neck tonight. Oh yeah. It'd be cool if I can find a spot to sit you guys on the ground while I fish up here. I might be able to do that. Maybe I can put the chest strap on the tree or something. It's right in this clearing here is where we're going. So not too much further. Oh, there's a picnic table, that's right. Oh, put you guys on that. There's the creek, that's where we're going. Alright. I'm gonna have to put you guys down in a minute. Like I said, I gotta use the restroom. And if you guys ever wore waders, well, it's fun. Alright. Give me a minute to get you guys down. So I'm gonna have a Frank Drebin moment here. Come on. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Damn it. Work. You damn it. Oh man, it ain't working. I can't get the buttons to work. Alright, I have to just walk far away. I'll be right back, guys. I cannot wait. You guys still there? Give me a second to get on the crap back on. The beginning of the end now, I'm stoked. Why? The other reason I picked this spot was I park at the top of the hill, so I'll walk up the hill. I'll warm up even if I'm freezing cold. I can't get you guys getting dressed as quickly as I can here. And I'll pick y'all up. Come on. Shoot. Am I back? I hope I'm back. The hard part is getting all the clothes on and off. God, there's a lot of layers, man. A lot of digging. Let me know in chat if you can, if we're back. I think we are. I'm going to start fishing if we ain't back, though. You guys there? Anyone in chat? You guys type in chat if we're back. Maybe they ain't back. Can you guys hear me? Yo, Stevie! I hope you can hear me. Thank you. You guys hear me? Can you hear me now? You guys look like you're there, but maybe we're really lagging. Oh, you guys probably can't hear. Any better? Can you guys see? Can't see either? Like, it looks fine. You guys can't see or hear? Yeah. Picture's bad? Shit. Picture looks good, so it's on my end, so it's a reception issue. Let's see if it gets any better over here. Get my vest on because I'm going to release these fish. I need to have my pliers. All right, well, I'll take a few casts here, and then we'll move to the bridge. Hopefully the signal will be better down there. I just need my tools from this thing. Thank you for the super chat, Stevie. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, you're right, Loom. You catch big fish in this. Except there ain't no big fish in this creek. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've already limited out. We're just doing catch and release now. Yeah, we got our limit. It's already in the car, in the cooler, getting ready to go home and eat it. Playing a little bit more before we go home. Get down a little closer to the water here. Yeah, trees don't never help, do they? We'll just try to catch a couple here and then we'll move spots. Just want to make sure they're still in here. Probably didn't help putting you guys down, but I had to go. Just walked all the way here, you know, I don't want to have to leave the spot immediately. Just get a couple casts in. Connected. We're moving spots. Got the reconnecting signal. Sucks. Walked back there for nothing. Oh well. We'll go to the bridge. It's not far. Just walked by it. But that's Army Mom. Congrats to them. I'm moving to get a better signal. Moving spots again, unfortunately. But it's such a nice day for a walk anyway. I'm about done. I'm about done for the day. I can't even use the buttons right now on the phone. I don't have anything dry on me anymore. Everything's wet. I was able to use my sleeve earlier, but I had to strip down to get out of the waders for the bathroom, and now everything's soaked, so this is what we're stuck with. I'll hit the bridge. If we get a good reception, I'll fish there a bit. If not, I'm going to start heading home and get these fish processed, cut up for dinner. Gonna throw a whopper plopper, guys. The Snook Master, Snooky over there. Gonna start calling Zyro Snooky. Yeah. There's the cabin again. Ho, ho, ho. Good day to get the Palomino. That would be good. If you get a Palomino, that would be awesome. I have to do sign language. Thumbs up for the Pally. You guys can't hear me. Like trying to talk to somebody underwater. I'm going to have to take all my gear in the house and dry it out tonight. Because we fishing tomorrow too. We're not stopping. Yeah, let me know how the signal is if you can once I get into this spot. Problem, a lot of the greatest fishing is next to bridges, and that's not always the best spot to get a signal. I think I want to fish over there. Oh, that's good. Oh, crap. Don't break off. As you say, it's good. I'm probably going to move. Going to move across to the other side in a minute. That was it. Just had one. They're in here. go to get, I better just stay where I am. Water's coming up a lot. I can usually stand right down there and fish. Definitely up pretty high. I'm going to get down. I want to be able to cast under that bridge. There we go. Let's try to set. Oh, there's a pally. There's golden trout. Here we go. There they are, Loomy. There they are. They are on the other side. You and your good boy. I gotta move to the other side. I just hope I have signal over there. That's the deep run that comes off and they hold on that side. I gotta go there. So, yeah, I gotta go right across from this. Get up on this bridge. Looks plenty safe. Yeah, going for gold. Probably gonna fall on my butt instead. We did pretty good at the other spot considering the weather. You should definitely come out, Travis. It's beautiful out here. Remember giveaways tonight, guys, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget. I know a couple people will be working and texting, which is fine too. However you can, whatever you got to do. As long as I know you want the prize and I can interact and get the address. That's gotten a lot worse. That's gotten a lot worse, hasn't it, guys? You remember this spot, Travis? It wasn't like this before. Oh, man. I need somebody to come down here and put some steps in. Hold strong to the root. Yeah, I know you can, Travis. I know you can. Like I said, I'm not doing it to make it harder on anyone, so I know you're right here, so you're not a problem. If I would just draw it, I know what would happen, because it's happened before. I can't get a hold of the person, or they don't want to give me their address, and it's like, I got to do another live, try to give it away again. It just becomes a whole pain in the butt. I want it to be nice and easy, something we can do once a month. Have fun doing it. Current's really zipping along here. It's a good day to catch the Goldie, though. Is that a fish? No, freaking snag. Oh no. Thank God. I don't know if I can tie another knot today. How's the signal here? getting snagged again. What's down there? There we go. That's what I want to do. Get right off the side of the current. Could go up on the top hole if I don't get them out of this current. I'm going to go above the bridge. There's a hole up there. It's really tiny, but I've caught them out of there. Rob Fox, what's going on, brother? Keith? Glenn, good to see y'all. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Fishing in Pennsylvania, doing some trout fishing. Got a nice surprise smallmouth bass catch today. We've already limited out, so we're just kind of playing around a little bit and seeing if I can catch one of the golden trout that are in here. But man, we got some nasty weather, and I'm pretty well cold to the bone at this point. If I could use my fingers, I'd wrench you up right now, but I think my phone's going to destroy me if I start messing around too much. I know the name Rob Fox. I feel like seeing you around. Appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, man. We got about an inch at the house, and then I went to my fishing spot, and it was all frozen over. I casted, and my jig was landing on top of the water like a slushy ice mix. So we drove about a half an hour down here. It's always like 10 degrees warmer around here. And I knew with the flow of the water, obviously with the precipitation changing the rain, it wouldn't be frozen anymore. And it is not. Let's go on the other side. That should be fun. Let's go up this. Let's get out of here. How am I going to get out of here? Maybe I know you from Brad and Loomies. I don't know. Don't get old. You're going to hear a lot of old man dad sounds in about a second. Seem sturdy and strong. Even that one does, so. Chase. Old strong little root. We got. Hopefully the side's not worse. I think I got you. I think I got you, Rob. Oh God, look at this side. What the heck happened to this hole? I don't know if they got steeper or I just got old. I don't remember them being like this. At least everything's thawed. Ice. Probably don't have no signal over here. Whoa. Okay. Thank you, Randy. I swear I didn't hit the mute button. The raindrop must have hit it. They probably don't sound much better anyway. Oh, there was one. Had one. Maybe we should have stayed in that first hole. We were clobbering them. Up there was a hit. We were killing them down there real good. I'm not going back at this point. We'll find them here. Come on, fish. Fight. It's out here into the current. Not much to do. Just let it go down. See if there's any aggressive trout in there. Keep getting bit right out from that tree. So if I don't get anything here in 5-10 casts, I'm going to go over there and fish it from that side. Current might be a little much for them today. They might be hanging out of it. All right, Earl, have a good day. Appreciate you stopping in. Sorry the quality is, it is what it is today. It is what it is today. No, I do what I can do, but sometimes I can't do no more. Come on. I mean, I could put power bait on and probably pull some out, but we don't need to do that. Let's go on the other side. Try all 4 corners, right? Going to do my best to go into 2026 with normal ribs and not broken ribs this year. Last year I was like, I'm going to start the year and get in shape, and I fell down my steps 9 minutes before New Year's. Broke my ribs. Spent half the year not even able to walk right. Good times. Victor over here, Zyra. I saw a snook over here. Yeah, I just saw a snook. Let's go get him. Let's see. Oh, snooky. Hey, Glenn. Yeah, man. Pretty good day considering the weather. We'll take it. Really, I needed some more for dinner, so I'm glad we got it. They're going to look so small and silly in the video, but it'll be fun. You guys will know. When that video drops, you'll be like, oh, I remember when he caught those. Those minnows. We're on plan C here, so the first spot we went to, we couldn't even fish. It was frozen over, and I know there's big trout in there, but just couldn't get into that spot. We came down here, and I know the trout aren't as big, but at least we can catch 3 more, and I already got 3 in the fridge, so we limited out, and we got a nice bonus smallmouth bass, which I was not expecting. That was a really cool catch. Danny Smith. Scott B, there you are again. I got you this time. Got you modded up, bro. It's getting murky fast. This is really coming up. Cut a leaf. I'm going to take a couple casts here, and then we're going to move spots again. I lied. I ain't going home yet. I feel warm. Maybe I peed my pants, but I feel warm. I don't know where the warmth is coming from, but I feel good. That's all right. Don't worry about it, Randy. Trust me, I got about as good a chance of catching a snook here as Zyro does off that bridge. I don't think there's any snook in under his bridge either. Just a hard-headed catfish. I know they're in here, but they ain't biting. Yeah. It was snowing, and it's now changed to rain. It's just horrible. I don't want to walk all the way back up there already, though, but I think that's the right call. Got to go back up to the car and move. We didn't have reception where the honey hole is, as usual, which is weird because I've fished there live before. We've had some good lives down there, but today there's no signal. Let's go to the other spot, guys. It's such a nice day for a walk anyway. Let's go back up the hill, get some exercise. Mark's nuts. Mark picked today to fish. Is he? Hopefully he's undercover. Is he off his bridge? He waited for the absolute worst weather to go fishing. But maybe the crappie are biting. Probably are. Probably yellow perch, I would imagine, where he's at. If the perch place wasn't an hour away, I would have been there. I'm going to do that late next week. I'm going to go after yellow perch. I wanted to do trout all week since we were slamming them. Have some fun with them. Hey, Peace. Good to see you again. Yeah, the only decent perch, we have some good perch fishing, but they're all about 45 minutes to an hour away. And, you know, we started in the snow today, so didn't want to venture too far away. And I really needed to catch trout for dinner, so that's why we came here. Ooh, a pretty good climb right here. I used to do a bike race up this hill back in the day. Yo, thank you for what is that, GG? Appreciate it. Is that Bish? Thank you, Bish. Man, I feel like I weigh 500 pounds. My clothes are just soaked. I drenched right through. I picked the worst time to take my raincoat off. Absolutely soaked. I'm warming up nice on this hill. Pretty big hill. Comes the Ranger now that I've got already up the hill. They're definitely not as friendly in this park as the other one that we fish a lot. Gotcha, Bish. Thank you, thank you. Gotcha as a standard mod there. Doing my best with chat today. It's hard to see. Every time I touch the button, it does one thing that I wanted to do and does 10 extra things it wants to do in the rain. Didn't used to breathe on this uphill, Brad. I never breathed hard on this uphill before. I think I need to get in shape. Good boy. I feel like we're gonna get a golden today. I really do. I feel like golden trout's gonna be rewarded to us today. Probably look like Minecraft by the time they catch it though. I went from cold to sweating real quick. Chef Vonnie! Yeah, I got 10 pounds of clothes on, yeah. Chef Vonnie, I'm making rainbow trout tonight. Well, 2 rainbows, 1 brook. And I'm making crab stuffing. I'm going to put the crab stuffing on. I might roll them up, but I don't know. I'd have to butterfly them, I think. I might butterfly them. I think that'd be a good idea. That's dinner. All I need to pick up is a lemon. That's the only thing I don't have. And potatoes all rotten in the crock pot. That's nice and well. I might eat half of those the second I walk in the door. Cheesy potatoes sound good right now. I don't think Chef Ani likes cheese though. Chef's always telling me to stop with the cheese. Hello, welcome back. Welcome to hang here. Just don't spam chat, but welcome in. You'll get plenty of support here if you hang out. Yo, Jeff, bro, you gotta turn that bell on, bro. What's wrong with you? Out here putting on a clinic the last couple of days, giving you all the tips and the spots. Oh, we're moving spots. Didn't have a good signal down there. Yeah, we're gonna move spots. Ever go kayaking in the Stony Creek? Keeps raining, I'll be able to kayak down Main Street like they used to sled down there in the old days. You working today? Why don't you come over and join me? I'm in Jeff Beal's neighborhood. He lives down here. Beautiful out here today. Come over and pick up some. These are perfect flathead size. Now that the flatheads are asleep. You sure you're not just saying that? You sure you're really working? Kind of feel like you might be sitting on the couch like Brad is. Sitting there with hot chocolate and a blanket watching. That's what I think. I'm going to ask your boss if you're really at work. Back to the snagging wagon. Let's move. wrecked my other key. I got it so wet it doesn't work anymore. I don't like that electronic crap. You know, it's not always a good thing. That thing steamed up like someone's in here. Make sure no one's in my back seat. It's like a horror movie. You guys in this mountain here. Whew. The coffee and valleys. Whew. Awesome. Thank you, Craig. Welcome in, buddy. Oh, man. Welcome out, Craig. Have a great day, buddy. Mario! There he is. Stony Creek, bro. We're at Stony Creek. I'm in the farm park right now. Welcome in, welcome out. You guys know the movie Funny Farm? There's a scene in Funny Farm where there's the geese on the lake take off, and he goes, oh, I guess they're like heading south, right, for the winter. And he says, have a safe trip. And then you hear goose hunters in the background shooting, and they turn around, they fly, and they land back on the lake, and he says, welcome back, guys, and they spend the rest of the winter on that lake. Will you buy my good boy merch, Blobbert? I can't even afford my own merch, man. Have you seen my jacket? My sweatshirt? Dude, you're the one making all this money on thresholds. I'm out here in the rain. You're out there making big bucks, playing with thresholds all the time. We're not fishing out of the car, Marilyn. We're moving spots. Clean my wet port fruit. There. Is that better? Let me get the blaster up here. Try to dry out my port while we move. I got a wet port. It's probably all snow up where Merlin is on the Salmon River. Cool. Whoa, look at all those birds. Wow, look at that. Check this out. Birds! The law, you're pushing it. You're going to get blocked. I'm telling you right now, I think I blocked you before and I gave you another chance. Pretty sure I did block you before. Remember, I'm hiding you once. I had them hit him before. Couldn't remember why I hit them. They don't seem like bad people, but they don't understand. Or they are bad people and just play dumb. Just for you guys. You guys don't need to be worrying about that all day long. Little did they know they would have the freaking best support if they just hung out. They would have the freaking best support. And our community is awesome. All right. Let's go suffer. Put my hat on. I mean, let's go have fun. Bam! Oh, get you guys back on the chest. Dorothy already bought me one. One waiting for me at Wawa. Dorothy already bought me one. After she almost jinxed us today, saying you're definitely going to catch fish. Boy, we had to work to catch those first 3. All right, let's go. I feel like I'm down the shore, Steve. Just waders on 24/7, you know? Leave the waders on till bedtime. Let's see if this one works. That one works. I might be able to get up under this bridge. Let's see. That would be nice, wouldn't it? GG, welcome in. We might start getting in a high water situation where I can't really fish this the way I want to. I don't have drop shots and everything else with me, and I'm not in the mood to start inventing stuff out here. But if I can get in here and get on them, I'll catch them till they stop. I know a spot or two around this neck of the woods, so we can hit a bunch of little spots real quick. Get right on them where they are, if they're there. Look at this little beach. Probably going to have no signal. Watch. Big old stone building. I'm going to be nice and dry under here. Guarantee you, no signal. Yeah. You. I'll be nice. I'm a good boy. All right. Bye, Zyro. I was going to say something that would not have been something a good boy would say. So far, so good. Yeah, just wait. I guarantee you. So now the current up, you really have to kind of keep track of the you know, the normal pace that you work a jig is now going to be different. You got to let it get down. Yeah, Eric, I'm sure I've caught about 100 trout in the last 4 days. And I know only fishing for, what did the other guy tell me? Fishing for stockies is for losers or lame. But to tell you the truth, I stocked them myself, so I feel like I'm allowed to catch them if I stock them myself. Now, we don't fish stock trout very much, but he came in the one day I'm fishing for stockies. I'm live every single day catching every species we can get on. He came in the one day I'm fishing stockies, and I'm lame AF for that. The screen's going crazy. Right. Probably a Guggen Squad member going around spending $100 on lures that catch stocked bass and let them go. Probably goes to the supermarket and buys them. All right, I'm going to be good now, guys. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be a good boy. How's the signal? I think it's been a good live. We got a lot of trolls today earlier, so probably good numbers. Yeah, Lyle. Finn. If you're not in the U.S., I think that might mean something different, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, fin like a fish. We're multi-species, so any fin kind of stands for that. You never know what you're going to see in here. We're going to be fishing, but we're going to be fishing for all kinds of stuff. I might have to throw a split shot on this. Let's move down. This spot gets whacked pretty good too, so the further we move, the better we're going to do, I think. I ain't gonna, I couldn't pass up fishing under structure though. Signal good. Yeah, remember, Santa's watching everybody. The only problem is it might be Skeeter Santa. Oh, yeah. Good way to find good spots is to put the trout in there. Then you know they're there. That's my tip of the day. Go volunteer and help your stockers out. You'll know where they are. It's better than following the truck. At least get involved. A lot of those guys are getting up there in years. And you don't see any young people. We've been doing really good in the local club. But generally, over the years, it's like all these old guys keeping everything together. The truck pulls out and then you see a bunch of people out there fishing. Like, you know, you could just help with the stocking and then you know exactly where they are. Oh no. You tear it up here, Travis? I'm struggling with the water, man. It's way up now. They usually hang right there. That's usually where they hang, but with the high water, I think they moved out of where they normally are. But that first spot, they were right up on the edge. Yeah, that stuff's awesome. And it's really, stocking in different parts of the world are different too. You know, some places are stocked and they sustain a population too. Oh, there he is. There's the pally. We see him. Oh, there's Sue. They're holding back here. I'm getting in the water for you. This is it. We're going to get him, Looney. We're going to get your Goldie. They're holding at the back of the pool. I'm getting in the mud for you here. Yeah. Oh, fish on. Oh, it's a pally. It's a pally. No, it's not. I thought it was. It's a brookie. Oh, man. Still awesome. I thought we had the pally. He was so bright. Dang. There he goes. Man. The pally wouldn't charge, and I saw him charging, and then the rod, you know, then he hit. He went charging for it, and this jerk of a little brook trout took it first. Gold rush. Lumi wants me to catch one for her. I've been trying. I don't normally catch them on red worms. I usually catch them with straight up trap magnet jigs. I think I've caught almost all of mine on. But since it's raining so hard, I wanted to throw something you can actually see. They're right on that edge. Get out there a little bit. J Mac, what's going on, everybody? I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, because I'd probably be on my sofa by now if you guys weren't in chat today. It's one of those days where some days it's nice to do the quiet lives with like 5 friends. Today I need the craziness. Keep me rolling out here. Put it right by his nose here. I don't want to spook him out. I can see him. He's kind of giving away his spot here. He may have went after that. Look at that. Hey, Laura. How are you today, Laura? Good to see you. We got some weather out here that we're dealing with. He's just giving away a spot, you know. This golden trout's just telling me where they're sitting. Because they usually don't sit alone. If there's one trout, there's usually a bunch. Oh, had one. We are fishing in Pennsylvania. Yeah, yep, got to keep moving, keep the blood flowing. You're right. If I was sitting in a tent, I'd be done already. Guaranteed. Raw days. Better have a heater rolling if not. Got a pally all the way down there. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I don't know. It might just be a rock. Oh, I got a fish. What the heck? I must have snagged him. No, I didn't. I got him legally. What the hell? Dude, he ate it off a rock. Nice little rainbow. He ate that right off a rock. Chill out, dude. There we go. Off he goes. Yeah, I think there's a bunch right there. That's one more bow and one more brookie to add to the list, but I don't think I can add it right now. Still don't know if that's a trout down there. It probably is. There's probably a bunch sitting right there in the shallow, staying out of the main current. I'll try, dog tackle. I'll try. Thank you. I appreciate you putting it out there. I think I got it. Yeah, not a lot of pressure today, Laura. Sammy, did they stock this? No. I stocked it. I stocked this with the Stony Creek Anglers on Black Friday, so a couple days ago. So these guys are young and dumb, man. Oh, come on, Goldie. Oh, that Goldie looked at it. That Goldie looked at it. Still fun. I don't care what you say. Still fun. Yeah, we already got our limit for the day. Here he is again. Come on. Oh, man. He hit it. He hit it. He hit it. These are the days to get the goldies. Come on, Gerald. Don't be a smart. You know what? It's pinned up there for you. You think I'd still be out here if I wasn't catching nothing? It's so hard to see you guys. Entertainment, welcome in. Pretty sure I caught fish before you even left, Joe. Still trying to figure out if that's a pally down there or a rock. I cast it out at once and I got snagged, but then I caught the rainbow off the snag. I'm just messing with you, Gerald. I figured you were screwing with me. I figured you were screwing with me. Nice smallmouth bass too. He was chunky. A real chunky one. I've never even caught one out of this creek. That's the first one I've caught out of this creek ever. I'm just going to keep casting at the Goldie because I'm sure there's other fish around them. Appreciate you coming in here, Fish on Entertainment. Hope you're having a good day. We're up here in Pennsylvania dealing with this crap. Started in the snow. It'd be better if it was still snowing, to be honest with you. This stuff's nasty. I'll let it float off the bottom a little bit. Whoop. Look out. Sebastian, what's going on, brother? Doing my best to reach out. You guys look like you have 30 magnifying glasses all over it. Everything's all blown up, out of, you know, whatever. It's all messed up because of the rain. Come on, fish. There goes Lyle. That ain't my Lyle, so don't feel bad, whatever he said. That's probably another one I unlocked at some point. Hey, Alaska, what's going on, brother? Got AAA now. We got a gold trout right here. Trying to catch him. Freezing my butt off. I'm gonna have to move spots, not because I don't like this spot, but I just got to keep moving today. Too cold. Somebody else's line. Snagged somebody's 100-pound test. Travis Yoder's 100-pound line stuck out there. I hate the rain, but I'll get out of it and I'll be fine. You know, I won't have to go home and shovel it, so that's the good part. That's the good thing. Trying a couple techniques here to try to get this guy to bite. Whoa, is that a fish? Put it behind him. I put it behind him. A couple more casts, we're going to move down. I love when you stock and then they get high water. It allows the trout to move. Everyone thinks they go downstream, but they're just as likely to go upstream. Opens up a whole new avenue. Come on, Goldie. Can't see my screen at all. Let's go down. We can always come back to this guy. We might find better. Our trails are turning into waterfalls. Beautiful day to be out. It's actually warmed up a little bit where it's not, like my teeth aren't chattering. Even though I'm getting soaked at this point, it's definitely warming up. I don't know how warm it was going to get today, but tonight could be a mess. It might drop below freezing. Oh, Laura, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Hope you find a way to mitigate the pain safely. That is not fun. My trail's underwater. Below zero. Good, Bill. I'll bring out my love shack. I'll fire up the heater. Find me some fish. We'll go sit out there and make soup and catch fish. I'm ready to get the ice shack out, man. I'm ready. Get my Tabasco, my tomato soup, and my whiskey. Sit there and catch panfish all day with a smile on my face. Be in there in shorts, it'll be so hot. What's going to end the live is if I snag and I can't get it up. I don't think I'm retying. I don't have the dexterity. Is that the word I'm thinking of? Don't have the dexterity in my fingers at the moment to retie a knot. That ship has sailed. I'm breathing. I'm so ready for ice fishing. Foil wrap hot dogs. Yeah. Oh, my thing's going nuts again. I gotta stop touching the screen. Probably the highest this creek's been in a couple years. Go in here. It's ripping here. I don't think anything's going to be in there. Yeah. Thanks, Nathan. Yeah, it's flooding. We got heavy snow this morning, and now we're getting heavy rain, so you can't fish your normal spots, you know. Those spots are now underwater, so it's fun now. This is good to learn. Like, they'll still bite. You just have to figure out where they're holding now. They'll be holding where you used to sit. Ain't gonna be in the same hole usually. Can't see where my freaking line is. Oh. Probably vertical jig under this root and catch something. This is really absolutely perfect for these fish though that were just stocked. This will give them the ability to go wherever they want in this creek and settle in. You know, we spread them out as best we can because you don't always have enough water for them to do it themselves, but there's still a lot of fish in and they've now spread out. So if I lived here locally, I'd be really happy about this because you can come down and fish all winter long and catch a couple. It's going to be hard. They're going to be spread out, but they'll be here. It's all under. They'll be here all winter now versus being in 3 holes and getting fished out in the first week, which is usually what happens. And with the moving water, should still be able to find spots that don't get frozen. Pike baits there, but no brown trout in here, J-Mac. just brook trout and rainbows. I know because I raised these babies. We didn't buy no brown trouts. We put 1,300 in these two streams. Spread out probably about 10 miles of water. We're spread out. Mustafa, thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good day. You guys are awesome. Man, I wish there were browns in. You ain't wrong about that, though. Today, browns, woo, baby. That first spot we hit today was the best. We just didn't stay. Well, not the first spot, the second spot. First spot you guys saw in the public live. That would have been fire if we just stayed there the whole day. I just wasn't feeling it. Even though we were catching. It's too loud, a bunch of sirens. I don't like that crap. As I say that, here come the sirens, right? Yeah, Sammy. Yep, it's called the Stony Creek Anglers. I've been a member for a long time. We have a nursery on this property, this park. We raise trout up from fingerlings. It's a co-op, so we get money from the state occasionally, and we go fish. We stock public waters only. And it's nice because a lot of times the state only does the spring, and they don't do as many fall stockings. And we do a lot of fall stockings too. Usually a lot more than we were able to do this year, but that's a different story. But it's an awesome club. My kids love going, helping out with the stockings. They have like a little clubhouse there, bonfire ring. Well, we just got told we're not allowed to do that anymore though. But yeah, a lot of fun. We get a lot of sponsors that give us food and things, so we work our butts off, you know, stocking. Especially in July. Oh my God, we do one in like July when it's so damn hot. But most of them are like, you know, in May, and then we do a lot this time of year. And some of them are just brutal weather. But it's nice to go back and there's all kinds of food for you. My kids love it. I think that first hole is probably the best spot on this stretch. Yeah, we put a lot in here, but I'm just going to kind of fan cast and work my way down. They might be down further down here. I wanted to fish this spot today. We pretty much covered every spot but one that we stocked over the last 5 days or 4 days, which is what I wanted to do. I wanted to see how they were making out, make sure there wasn't a pile of dead fish somewhere. Yeah, throwing those fish, man. That's our nursery. That's the Stony Creek Anglers. You guys can look them up. I put it in the description of that video. You guys can go and become members. It's real cheap. I'm not in any type of a management role there. They keep trying to make me the president. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't got the time. But we join up as a family every year. We all join and we all participate as much as we can. We try to do the hard work when they got like a, you know, the stocking stuff or any like heavy stuff. We try to do that stuff. Some of the guys are getting up there in age. Zyra, I don't know how to say this, but there was a lot more that we recorded that day, but it was on the, what is it called? I think YouTube calls it membership side. President Blauberto, right. Oh, hail President Blauberto of the Fish Association. 310, what's going on? Thanks for coming in here. Maybe I'll catch some of these trout, relocate them on the trail system. It seems like a good run of water over here now. Gonna have a trout relocation program today. Well, there's a dead trout right there on the edge. Be patient. This water closest to me is probably some of the best water when it floods. It's usually on the banks, in my opinion. Can't feel my hands. Hands ever get so cold you're trying to reel the rod and you can't find the handle because you can't feel the handle? Or is that a me problem? I think it's a me problem. Alright, so they were holding, some were holding down here. I bet you they're down here. I'll bet you get in here. Marks, welcome in, man. It's been a minute. Hope you're doing good. I think it's been a minute, and maybe YouTube put the handles. Maybe we're doing handles again, and you're somebody that I know and I don't know anymore. Never know. It's nice. YouTube likes to switch it up. I don't know why they keep doing that. If anyone knows, let me know. Some days it'll be handle, some days it'll be channel numbers. Like we've had both now. They've switched it on us several times. There's a rock, that wasn't a fish. Just been a week or so, shoot. Yeah. Yeah, so that's I just didn't recognize the email then. I think I'm going to go back up to the top hole, or at least I know they're holding there. This is a wild goose chase down here. Trying to use my edumacation on fish to figure it out, but not doing too well. Yeah, let's go back up to the top. We've already been live 3 hours. A lot longer than I expected today. My phone's probably going to die. I can't charge it. So if the phone goes down, it's going to go down quick. It's going to be a black screen you guys can see and I can't. And I won't be able to reach out at that point. After you've been through the routine, you'll know. I'll just say goodbye, and I'll go in the car and I'll try to recharge it for the drive just so I can actually say goodbye. But it probably won't let me because it'll say, "Do you like to get electrocuted? Keep going, jerk." UK, Ronnie's, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. We already caught dinner, so we're just kind of playing out here now. What I really wanted to do is catch one of these golden trout today. And there's one up the top of this run that we're going to go back up to. But we're fishing in Pennsylvania, United States. Kind of a cold day. Started around the freezing mark. Well, below the freezing mark. It started to snow. We actually had an inch of snow when we started the day. But, do a cast in here. Looks good. Oh, that was one. Just had one. Spot looks juicy. Have to bring this up over the wood if we do catch one here, though. And try not to break off at the same time. Subscribe to all my subscribers, so I appreciate. Oh, that's awesome, man. Let me wrench you up so you can connect around here. This mod, standard mod. The water hates me. Okay. Yeah, it's hard to figure out who's who sometimes with the handles. So if you guys are new to me and I'm not sub to you, leave a comment on a video. I do read every single comment every night before I go to bed. And if you guys are new to me and you're in my channel, I definitely support you back. I think the fishing community, a lot of the communities in general, because YouTube's still basically the live thing is just is a new thing, and I really do believe it's going to change the world. Might even be bigger than fishing, but at least with fishing, I think it's going to change the world. I think it's going to be like a whole new thing. Growing up, you turn the TV on and watch your favorite guys. Well, they're all on YouTube now. And I don't think it's going to be a bunch of singular people. I think it's going to be its type of a community, and it's going to turn into something we can't even imagine. I think it's important that we all get along and chat and we kind of build that community up. And basically, I think we all go further together than we do alone anyway. My screen is turning black, you guys. I don't know what it's saying to me. Let me see if I can still read it. It's not as black as it normally is. Yeah, I'm at 5%. It's so dark out. That's what it is. It's so dark out. I can actually see it in the dark phase. This is usually where I can't see it when the sun's out. So we're at 5% right now. Let's go up and make one last cast before we go dark. I appreciate you guys coming in. I can't really see the chat at this moment, I don't think. No, I can't. I will be putting a video out of this recipe that I have. Half of it's cooking on my stove, the other half's let out in the cooler in the car. We're going to put that thing out. If all goes well, it'll be posted tonight. After dinner, of course. It's going to be potatoes all gratin from the garden with some crab that we caught in July. We're making a stuffing from the crab meat, and we're going to put that on top of the rainbow trout fillets. We got a couple rainbows and a couple brookies, I believe. I got 3 in the car. I think my wife's got 3. So I went in the fridge this morning, and I was like, I wasn't even going to fish down here today. But I knew that recipe. I was going to make it for dinner. I went in there, and I didn't realize how small those other fillets were. And I'm like, oh boy, I got to go out and harvest. We were just going to do like catch and release. Trying to get here. If I catch this one, no one will believe me if I don't have it on camera. Wow, look how high this got just since we left. This thing's raging. Make sure I can get down. This is like a leap of faith here. If it's too deep, I'm screwed. I think it is. Nah. Wow, this thing is flooding fast. It's like a flash flood almost. Like I was just fishing here, and you could see all the rocks over there. Those rocks are gone that quick. There's the goldie. I see the goldie. Hey, buddy. Got something yummy for you. Whoa. We are done. We are done. Thank you all for coming in. We're going to go hit Mickey D's. Get some hot chocolate, thanks to Dorothy. And we're done. Hope you all have a great day. What's up, Mikey? We're done, bud. We're heading home. I just lost the live. It's charging at the moment. But we're going to be done fishing for the day. We're going to warm up. I got the live to do tonight for the members. I got finished cooking dinner. I got to fillet these fish out. Go to the grocery store for some ingredients. Nobody wants me walking through the store. No Wawa today. We're going to hit McDonald's. See if they have a hot chocolate with espresso in it or something. Who else is live right now? Anyone else out there? You alright, J-Man? There you go. Fix that problem. No post is fixed. On himself, self-promoted himself every damn day. Forward. No thanks, just hot chocolate.
Okay, what size?
Medium, about the size.
That count?
You put any like espresso shots or anything in it?
Good, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. One shot in there.
Alright, that's it.
Yep.
I can hold down.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, back to positivity. As always, you guys have any issues, just email me. We won't discuss stuff on the channel. But I just find it telling that some people stir the pot when I'm not here. That tells me a lot. That's all I'm going to say. Give away my hot chocolate, man. Dang, they got a little box. Well, Happy Meal action going on up there. Yeah, you guys ever have an issue, just email me. We'll get to the bottom of it. I'm not sure, Brad. I don't know if we'll see where we're at on the way. If we can get this charged, maybe. Coffee with an espresso, or hot chocolate with an espresso shot, Steel City. I gotta get my figures warm, man. I kind of want to go in and get dried off, so maybe I'll pop up on the member side. I only got 3 to do. You know what I mean? What's that? Good, man. How about you? Cold. We just got done fishing over at Sandy Creek. That's not the hot chocolate. Yeah, I'm gonna get cold. I want something hot. Have a good day, man. Yeah, you too. And he looked at me with my kayak on. I was like, this dude's nuts. Dude's got a kayak on his freaking roof. All right, yeah, I'll pop up. I don't know if they'd probably just do it on the member side. Get out of here first. What I'll do is I'll shut this live down, and that way I'll definitely get up to a full charge so I can do the live. So let's do that. I'm gonna shut this thing down. I'll go home. I'll leave it charging. I'll get dry and warm, and then we'll go live on the member side just filleting those trout. You have a beer between each one. I'll be asleep by the third one, Brad. All right, y'all. Appreciate you guys. Thank y'all for coming in on a crappy weather day, but we got dinner, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. Peace out.